have a net pay. Oh shit, it fell.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah.
Now that we have daylight, I can start recording. Welcome back to my channel. So it is Saturday, January 21st. It is 7:25 a.m. I've been out working since I'd say 4:30 this morning. With food delivery, I did get one order for Wawa. I think it was $7 and some change. Busted that out. Ran into another driver at the pickup and we chatted a little bit. Had to throw my name out there just so, he could see who I was. He didn't know who I was, but he knew Mushimu. But hopefully you're watching this, and if you are, it was a pleasure chatting with you. And then we got an order for the same customer, but it was a double order to pick up at the Burger Den, which is Denny's, and Wawa. So I picked them up, and in the notes the customer said, yeah, I know it's a shitty drive or something like that, I will drop a 20 or something. So I'm assuming that means that he plans on increasing the tip. So I don't know if that's happened or not. I haven't had time to check, but I don't know. So we did those 3 orders, and then I had to pause for a moment and run to Walmart, and I had to get some lettuce for the bunny because there was no lettuce left, and I couldn't leave my husband with no lettuce to give to the bunny because the poor bunny would suffer. So I did that, dropped it off, and by that point I had Walmart Spark open, Instacart was on, I didn't have a dash, so no DoorDash. I only had a half an hour dash when I did have it on, and like always they send me nothing but dirt crap. I swear to God, DoorDash is junk in my area. But anyways, and then while I was at home, I got a Walmart Spark, Sam's Club, my favorite. It was a 3-person order for $49.99. It's like a $34 tip. Don't mind if I do. I think it was I don't even know, 9 miles or something like that. The first order, which I dropped off already, had 18 items. It was just 3 big boxes of miscellaneous, nothing crazy. The second one, which I'm on my way to right now, has 2 huge boxes of eggs. And there's a crisis with eggs. I can imagine how much that cost them. And the last one has 2 cases of water and 2 bags of lemons. So that sounds like they're going to be giving out lemon water for an event or something. So that's what that sounds like to me. But anyways, we are on our way there. We are 2 minutes away from drop off 2. And I am happy and eager to be out here and making that money, honey, because I need it. I need it. We all need it. But I've been doing a lot of food delivery, so I've been getting my hustle back slowly and surely, one day at a time, 1 dash at a time, 1 order at a time. So let's go. So this is a business, I'm curious because I've delivered here before, but they have an incentive going on that you get an extra $10 for delivering to small businesses, and I'm wondering if this qualifies for a small business. So I don't know. Gallon of milk sign says $2.99, and then somebody put a piece of paper with a 4 over it to change it to $4.99. It took a bit, but I got an order, Uber Eats for Wawa. I think it's $10 and some change. $10.29. It's only like 2 point something miles. So I'm gonna go pick that up. It took a bit. I was starting to get tired. Legit, I was starting to get tired. I don't like when it takes so long in between orders. What is this? Oh. If only I knew that that tip would stick. Walmart Spark orders. I only do Sam's Clubs and the shop and deliver on Walmart Spark now because I just cannot trust the other orders anymore. I've been baited by Walmart and tip baited by the customer so many times. Where does it tell me to go? 28. That to me, it's just not worth it anymore. And like I was telling the driver I met this morning, the funny thing about Walmart Spark is when you first start, you make crazy good money. Like everybody who's on Walmart Spark, tell me, when you first start off, you're like, this is the jam. Walmart's great. And I'm sure a lot of you are still making crazy good money. But for me, now that I've been active on Spark for over a year, for me, it didn't stay crazy good money. It definitely didn't stay crazy good money. I barely get any incentives that are worth doing anymore. It's a shit show. The baiting is terrible. And like I said, it's not just the customers. It's Walmart as well, and I just am not cool with that, so. All right, let's go pick this up. Okay, so I totally forgot about you guys. I'm so sorry. I got a Sam's Club order for $38.99. It said it was like 14 items or something like that. And I arrived, and when I arrived, they said, hold on a minute, there's something with the order. Now, I noticed that I arrived at 9:15 or whatever, and it said that the order was supposed to be delivered by 8 something. So I was like, what? Okay. Whatever, no big deal. And it was an ASAP order that I got. So apparently what happened, the lady said they didn't have, something happened with the labels. So there was no label to scan. But they gave me a box with like 5 items in it. So I'm like, okay. And she's like, you're going to have to call support to get them to process the pickup and process the delivery. Because you know how you can enter the labels manually? Well, yeah, you can do that if you know what the other labels look like, you know? But because there is no label at all, I had the last 4 numbers, and I kept trying different combinations, and it wouldn't let me. But I didn't want to call support. I just didn't want to call support because it's always a shit show, you know? Lucky for me, somehow, I managed to be able to slide to start delivery, and it said scanning incomplete, but it still letting me start the delivery. And then it let me proceed to the customer's house. So the whole time I'm driving, I'm like, where is the rest of these items? Like, the customer's missing like 3/4 of their order. And I'm like, I bet you I know what happened. I bet they already got their order delivered and these items were either missing or forgotten or something. And this is like basically the return trip giving her the items that were missing. Well, when I got to the customer, I thought for sure I was going to have to call support, but it let me continue without scanning the labels. It was amazing. Like, I'm so proud of myself. And I didn't have to call support at all, even though now they make you chat instead of call. But I asked the customer, I said, there's something's weird with this order. She's like, there should be 5 items. I'm like, oh, okay. And I asked her, I said, now let me get this straight. Was this order like missing items? Apparently, when the original driver picked up the order, Sam's Club forgot a whole box in the freezer. So they delivered her order, everything but the frozen items. So this order was just frozen items, but there was no label because the label already went out with the rest of the order. All right, so that's fine. Now, I'm wondering, am I still going to get paid the $38.99? Because that shows a tip. As of right now, it's under my completed orders as $38.99 with a $22.47 tip. But I'm wondering if the original driver is going to get that tip, or am I getting that tip? I'm curious to see what happens here, because technically they should split it between the two of us, is what they should do. And technically they should never have offered it to me with that full tip amount if they didn't plan on giving me that full tip amount. So I am so curious to know what the heck's going to happen with this order. So with Sam's Clubs, the tips usually clear right away, but it's usually within an hour. So as soon as I know, I will let you guys know. Other than that, I am headed back towards my area because this was far deep on the south side, and see what else we can't do. It is 9:50, and we're making that money, that's for sure. I can't wait to see what we end up with. I can't wait to see. I did take a break before this order and had me some breakfast, so I'm entitled.
One eternity later.
Hey guys, obviously it's weeks later and I'm closing out the video, so I'm getting my daughter's lunch ready for school. It's a morning and I gotta feed the dogs and stuff, so just bear with me as I close out this video. Alright, so we were actually out for about 5.5 hours, but I did go back out later on that night, so when I show you like my totals, you'll see that it's higher, but I added in the actual totals, so that way, because I always come with receipts. You guys know I always come with receipts. For that Walmart Spark order that we did, they did give me lesser of a tip. I didn't get the whole $22 because it was a half order that somebody else delivered half of it, and I delivered the other half that they forgot to give to the driver. I think it was like $11 I got for a tip, which was half of the tip. So my earnings is reflected because of it. We were out for 5.5 hours. 4:30 to about 10:30, but I took a little time off to eat in between. We drove 58.4 miles. We ended up doing the 4 deliveries with Walmart Spark, the 1 half delivery and the 3 for 1 delivery, for a total of $80.66. And then on Uber Eats we made $38.38 for 5 deliveries, for a grand total of $119.04. which comes out to be $21.64 an hour. It's not too bad. All right, so for the 58.4 miles that we drove, we have an IRS tax deduction of $36.21. All right, so we take that off of our gross pay, and our taxable income is $82.83. All right. So we have wear and tear at 10 cents a mile for $5.84. Fuel cost calculator says that we spent $5.93 in gas. And for taxes, we paid $6.34. So when we subtract all of those deductions, the wear and tear, the fuel cost, and the taxes from our gross pay of $119.04, we get a net pay of $100.93. Still not bad for about 5.5 hours, but that's it. So I know I have been getting a lot of comments on my Spark videos from customers actually too, saying that they've had this happen to them before, where they've only gotten half of their order, that the frozen items didn't come, and this is exactly what happened to me in this order. So I had to share this video. I wish I could have shared it sooner, but like I said to you guys in my story yesterday, I have like 5 videos on deck. This is 1, so 4 more to go. And I just got to edit them all, and it's just finding the time to do everything. It's tough, you know, when you're a busy mom and trying to work, and you know how it goes. But I hope you guys like this video. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so right now. I really appreciate it. And check out this video right here. YouTube thinks that you might like, and I think you might too. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.